Ugh. Welcome back to Wegs Garage. This is our 1964 Triumph TR4. Today we're going to be fixing a little bit of a problem we caused when we took the valve cover off this car. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here you can see the valve cover, and there's quite a bit of oil right here on the valve cover. It's all over the battery here, leaks all over the place. Other things that are wrong here, the hardware are some goofy Allen bolts that came with the car. Those are not right, so we've got the right hardware to put in to fix that. And we've got a really nice silicone valve cover gasket that we're going to be putting under there, so hopefully leaks there are going to be a thing of the past. Alright, here you can see the old valve cover gasket. It's a cork gasket. You can see how much is leaking around there. Obviously not good. So we'll be stripping that off first. To replace it, we've got this silicone gasket from Gasket Innovations. There's their website there if you want to check it out. Part number GTR4S. So we'll take this off and then we'll go through the instructions here and figure out how to put this thing on. Following along the directions here that came with the gasket, basically we got everything nice and cleaned up here on this sealing surface, and then this is the gasket itself. You can see it's nice pliable silicone rubber, and for a stock valve cover the profile is kind of curved on one side and it's flat on one side, and the flat side mates to the head on the engine, and the curved side fits up inside this groove right here. So the next step is we got to apply a little bit of silicone RTV to this surface here just to kind of stick the gasket onto the valve cover itself. For that I've got some Loctite copper RTV silicone. And we gotta let that cure a little bit to kind of stick it on there permanently. So we will put that on now. Alright, so while we wait for our silicone valve cover to kind of stick on there, here's our new hardware. These are the old bolts that used to hold the head on. That was just like a hex bolt, which worked okay, but kind of want to go with the original hardware. So these are studs that are sold for this. They're coarse thread on this side that goes into the cylinder head, fine thread on this side, and that's what you use to bolt down the valve cover. So we got a couple of fresh fiber washers to seal the holes that go through the valve cover, flat washer, and then lock nuts to hold the whole works down. So we're gonna slap those in right now. Alright, so there you go. So we got the new studs in there, put the cover on, tightened it down. It's really important not to over tighten these. There's really nothing like stopping you from going down, so you just want to snug it up so it holds the cover on. I think the manual says like 2 foot-pounds, which is kind of silly, right? It's not even measurable really, but you just kind of snug it up so it's even. If you go too far, you can actually deform the cover and then it's not going to seal. But so we got our new cover in there. You can kind of see some of the RTV squeezing out. We probably used a little bit too much, but it should be fine in there. So it should be sealed up. So we'll let you know how well that works here in the future, but looks like we got a really good seal on there. Really nice upgrade to the car. So thanks for watching.